between the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans.
On the return from his end zone, KurryWitDa30Bihh. And only able to get this to the 9. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Play action. It's Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he's taken down, but able to slip it. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. To throw is Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Walker now on first and 10.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he gets it down to the 32, up the first down.
Again, it's Walker.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
On second down, it's Walker.
And they'll bring him down at the 18.
Terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
From the red zone now, Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to...
Confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The Smith's throw into the hands of Fant. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They snap it to Smith. End zone caught. Touch. Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 20.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. Here's Dalton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by
2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge. On the road, taking the crowd out of the game would be ideal.
They'll run on first down with Dallas.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Rolling to his right. And he's got... So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he works it past the 30.
Now on 8 carries for him so far.
Now Gino on first down. Flushed out right.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. They'll roll him out right.
And this will be caught by Metcalf.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent size.
Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Dalton. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down at about
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. To throw again on 2nd down. Smith. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Smith. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they'll get this down to the 10.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Walker.
And he is in for the season. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right. And as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Quick slant, that's caught by the 5'11" Landry.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked up. Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Right at the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
out of the gun. Handoff to Dallas.
And he'll manage to pick up about. Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And an anxious moment or two. Dalton, 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
He'll buy some time right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final.
Going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive, right? Get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And this will wind up as Saints' first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Passing, it's Dalton. And now here is another interception. Great field position at the 41-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
After the interception, here's Smith. And that is caught on
Get that fucking
2nd down.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He hits his target. Lockett. 2 yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
David Onyemata there on the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off of play action, here's Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. And that will be caught.
Fend it.
3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Geno. Rolling to his right. And that will be caught, but out.
I ain't even gonna do you like that, bro.
And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime.
It's offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnover.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to take quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Throwing again on second down. Smith. And he finds Lockett in the end zone.